What is going on, y'all? It's your boy CJ, back with another video. Today's video, I'll be talking about if Canelo Alvarez is still the face of boxing. Without further ado, y'all, like I always say, I'm just jump right into this one, y'all. So, is Canelo Alvarez still the face of boxing? The answer to that, for me, is no. Okay? Now, listen, y'all, okay? I'm not taking anything away from this man's career, okay? When he retires, when it's all said and done, he will be a Hall of Fame boxer, okay? For real. He will definitely make it in that category, okay? Now, the reason why I say he's not the face of boxing, or not the face of boxing anymore, I guess, is I feel like now, in this point of his career, he's just not that popular to really watch anymore. And don't get me wrong, okay, people still love watching him. It's just I feel like he's not as exciting as he once was in the beginning of his career. Okay. The reason why, I'm talking about this is because when Gervonta Davis had beat Ryan Garcia, he called himself the face of boxing. Floyd Mayweather even said it a couple of years ago that he is the face of boxing. And after that fight, okay, about a week and a half after that fight, Canelo Alvarez said that, he's not the face of boxing, that he's not retired yet. So Canelo feels that he still has earned that respect as the face of boxing right now. Okay? And I disagree with that. Okay? I definitely disagree with that. Okay? Even if he's still fighting or retired, okay, I do not believe this man is the face of boxing right now. Okay, now, I will give him this much. He is definitely the face of boxing and the king over in Mexico. Okay, I'm definitely not taking that away from him, and I'm not making that argument with anybody else. He is definitely, absolutely the king and the face of boxing over in Mexico. Okay, absolutely. Now, this man has been fighting for 17 years and 6 months in his professional boxing career. Okay? He's fought 63 times with 59 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. Okay? He just beat Ryder last night. Okay? It's a pretty good fight. And he did his thing. Okay. Now, comparing, the two boxers, obviously Canelo has a lot more fights racked up in his career right about now. Okay, he's been in the game a little bit longer than Davis has. Canelo, 32 years of age. Gervonta Davis, 28 years of age. So there's a little bit of an age gap. It's nothing crazy or huge, but Canelo does have a lot more fights, okay? But I don't consider just because he's had more fights, or, just because maybe he's been doing it a little bit longer than Gervonta has, that he should be considered or have that crown. Okay, I don't think so. Okay, now Gervonta Davis has 29 wins, 0 losses. Okay, now when you look at and compare the records, okay, I'm looking at the whole thing, far as the excitement and what the type of eyes they're bringing to the boxing ring, how they're doing it inside the boxing ring. Okay, Canelo has done a phenomenal job, okay, as far as displaying defense and knockout power. He's done a phenomenal job with that. Okay, his entire career, he's got 39 KOs. Okay, that's a hell of a job for anyone to do in their career. Okay, Gervonta Davis has 27 KOs. Okay, I mean, that to me is just absolutely amazing. So that means only 2 of those fights were not knockouts. Okay, and not to mention, y'all, you also have to remember this too. Okay, even though Canelo's 32 years of age, some people say pretty soon he might retire, he might keep going. It's kind of an up in the air thing right about now. When he was a bit younger, even when he was really at the peak of his career, I don't really think that even then he was considered the face of boxing, because you guys have to remember there was one guy that was still boxing his ass off and was just amazing to watch at that point in time too, going by the name of Floyd Mayweather. Okay, now he was the face of boxing for an extremely long time. Okay, that man has never lost, and that man drew in all the eyes inside of the boxing ring. Okay, I think when we really sit down and we consider and really taking that name and slap that label on of the face of boxing, we have to really look at, of course, the boxer, his record, how he's done it, the attention that he's getting, and the popularity status. Okay, now Gervonta Davis, okay, he has earned the respect from so many fighters and reporters, celebrities, fans. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's absolutely ridiculous. 2 big fighters that come to mind that have already passed on that torch to him are one who I just named, Floyd Mayweather, and Mike Tyson. Okay, now those 2 right there are like the kings of boxing. Okay, and also you're gonna throw in Muhammad Ali in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You got it. And I think if he were alive today, he would be passing on the torch to Gervonta Davis as well. Those 2 names alone, I think, just outweigh the scale of anyone that is really calling Canelo Alvarez the face of boxing, or even himself at that point. Okay, like I said, no disrespect to Canelo Alvarez, he is an amazing fighter. He really is. But like I said, I do not think he is to be considered the face of boxing right now. Okay, now he also said just because after that one fight versus Ryan Garcia that how can you possibly really consider yourself the face of boxing when you really haven't done a whole lot? Okay, I'll also make that a little bit of an argument as well. He also said that he hasn't gone up and down in weight classes and tried to defend his titles. Okay, but the whole thing is, Gervonta Davis, he's defended his titles in the super featherweight, lightweight, and light welterweight classes. Okay, so he's definitely accomplished a lot in his career, and he still has a whole lot more to go. The only thing I'd say right now that he really hasn't done that people still want to see is he just haven't yet to fight the two main guys that are left in the weight class, which is Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. So once he gets those guys, out the way, right now I really don't see, a whole lot more down the line. Like, I mean, he could probably, go up another weight class and do his thing in there and watch that weight class as well. But at some point, I think he's just really gonna have to just let him have that. Okay, just really let him have that. All right. I mean, at this point in time, right now, what Gervonta Davis is doing, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, for the sport of boxing. All right. Now, I can understand, at this point in time where, Canelo Alvarez is in his career, where he may not want to pass that torch on, or, maybe it's, it's the ego thing. But at some point, man, you gotta hand it down to him. Okay, because I personally don't think that Canelo is going to be able to hold that in for much longer if Gervonta Davis keeps doing what he's doing and going on the path that he's going on in the ring. Okay, I mean, like I said, the two main guys have already passed the torch on to him, so it's just like, it's his. I don't think he really, in my eyes, he doesn't really need to do much more for me to be like, all right, now you got it. Now you've done it, man. He's taken out some of the best fighters already. He's earned their respect, and he's earned the respect of the GOATs. So it is Gervonta Davis's crown for the face of boxing. That's all I have for today, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch y'all next time.